फिर से आ गया मैं। आन दो सब लोग, आ जाओ भाई जल्दी, मैच चालू होने वाला है अपने लौंडे का। थोड़ा लेट हो गया मैं, आज बातचीत थोड़ी कम होगी। मैच चालू होने वाला थोड़ी देर में। चलो, आज किधर हो रहा है उसका स्ट्रीम? स्ट्रीम 1 में हो रहा है, स्ट्रीम 2 में हो रहा है उसका स्ट्रीम? कंफ्यूज आ गया मैं पूरा, किधर होने वाला है स्ट्रीम? हेलो, हाय हाय हाय, फिर से आ गए भाई। लव फ्रॉम नेपाल, थैंक यू थैंक यू भाई। हमारे जॉनी भाई का मैच चालू होने वाला है। गाली मत दियो, मैं नहीं दूंगा गाली, गाली नहीं दूंगा, सॉरी भाई सैम भाई, बिल्कुल नहीं दूंगा। 120 गोली, 120 गोली क्यों कर रहे हो फटाफट भाई? हाँ चलो आन दो जॉनी भाई, आज भी जाना है, टॉप 4 में जाना है हमारे को। लेट्स गो। W W W W W W W W W। थोड़ा इस बार अपने को फेस कैम अलग रखना पड़ेगा ना। रुको, पहले से मैप पे रख लेते फेस कैम।
Alexander Isak spoke to Tex a few days ago, said he's his favourite player in the team. Just sits.
सही है, परफेक्ट है।
Just keeps ticking things over in the centre of midfield.
कितनी देर में मैच चालू है? 11:20 को बोला है। आई थिंक ये मैच के बाद ही अपना मैच है। 2-4 मिनट लेट होता है हर बार। 11:20 को बोला है मैच तो। कौन से वाले स्ट्रीम पे हो रहा है बाय द वे? मैच कौन से वाले स्ट्रीम पे हो रहा है?
You know what, Gurbar put him under pressure, like he pressing man to man the whole pitch, so it's not easy. And now we got like to the crunch time. I tell you what, in 19 and semi-final where I
बस कंफर्म कर रहा हूँ कि कितनी देर में चालू हो रहा है, तो अपने को पता भी चल जाएगा इधर हो रहा है, पता तो होना चाहिए। स्ट्रीम 1 पे, स्ट्रीम 1 पे नहीं होगा तो नाम बदल देना भाई। नहीं भाई, कल वो आया था एक लौंडा, बोला स्ट्रीम 1 पे हो रहा है, फिर स्ट्रीम 2 पे हो गया एकदम से। ऐसे थोड़ी ना होता है यार। कल भी ऐसे हुआ था, सारा स्ट्रीम 1 पे बोला, स्ट्रीम 2 पे हो गया फिर एकदम से। उसके बाद ही मैच है अपना सीधा। चलो लेट्स गो। जहाँ तक मेरे को पता है इसके बाद ही होगा अपना सीधा मैच। केवल भाई गायब हो गए आज नहीं आया केवल। वो 1 बॉल के जो 2 किया था ना कल, उसके बाद जस्ट 30 फॉर 53 के, 30 सब्सक्राइबर फॉर 53 के। हाँ कर लो फिर। एम्बापे के CF एंड मेसी को ATM में लेके खिलाओ, इजी विन है। पता नहीं कौन सा ATM में, ATM में ले जाकर मेसी को कैसे खिला सकता है यार? कोई खिला सकता है कि ATM में ले जा करके? भाई कल ये लौंडा जीता था ना, आज कैसा खेल रहा है ये? कल ये भी जीता था। आज इन दोनों में से कौन जीतेगा फिर? अरे ATM एटलांटिक मैड्रिड, पता नहीं क्या बोल रहे हैं, पता नहीं। सर के ऊपर से जाना है सबको, इतना भी सर के ऊपर से मत जाने दो। अटैकिंग मिडफील्डर समझ गया, टेंशन वेंशन लेने का। आज के सारे जीतने वाले हैं, सारे जीतने का वाला है। कितने गेम है ये बताओ, वो भाड़ में जाए। आज भी एक ही मैच है जिसमें नॉकआउट है कि आज टोटल बेस्ट ऑफ 3 होने वाला है? ये जल्दी से बताओ मुझे। एक ही मैच है आज भी एक मैच है। मेरे को लगा आज भी नॉकआउट है सीधा। अबे यार, यार बेस्ट ऑफ 3 होना चाहिए था, थोड़ा प्रेशर वगैरह कम रहे यार। ये नॉकआउट राउंड टॉप 8 में आके नॉकआउट राउंड तो नहीं होना चाहिए यार। इसका एक्स्ट्रा टाइम हो चुका है वैसे। आज भी सेम टीम लेगा मेरे हिसाब से, सेम टीम लेगा वापस से जॉनी, कल वाली टीम लेगा। अमन भाई रेगा ने रिकॉर्ड तोड़ा स्ट्रीम पर सुपर चैट अर्निंग की लगभग 22 to 24 लाख रुपीस। ओह माय गॉड, रेगा है ब्रो, रेगा इज द बेस्ट। 24 लाख साल भर की इनकम है मेरी पूरी।
50-50
गांड फाड़ दी।
I feel bad for Tex because he was leading like the whole game for 1 or 2 goals. It would be not easy for him to win this game, to be honest.
Is that in your mind there, Mo, that you've led the game in a number of moments? You've been up by 2 goals in different.
भाई साहब अपना बस आज का ये वाला मैच निकल जाए, बहुत खुश हो जाऊंगा मैं।
100%. Like
इसमें बेस्ट ऑफ 3 ऐसा नहीं होता है, और फिर भी होना चाहिए ना भाई। बेस्ट ऑफ 3 होना चाहिए, बेस्ट ऑफ 3 मैच। सुना है आपके पास 10 पेट्रोल पंप है। हाँ वो 9 आपकी कहाँ से निकाले? आपके पास से लाया हूँ मैं, आपने दिया मेरे को। मुंकंग फनी शायरी में किसी को कभी नहीं दूंगा ये दुआ कि मेरी उम्र उसे लग जाए, क्या पता ये मेरा आखिरी दिन हो और उसकी भी बैंड बच जाए। क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है, मेरे जैसी बात करने लग गए। नॉट 25 लाख बट गेट सो मच। भाई इतना काफी होता है ब्रो, अगर 5 भी कम कर दो 20 लाख इज वेरी गुड इनफ ब्रो। बहुत ज्यादा मस्त है, बढ़िया है ब्रो। आई एम हैप्पी फॉर रेगा, शेयर है भाई रेगा। He deserve all of this love.
We haven't got there first. Ask me when we get there.
Let's go.
I'm sure the viewers that are tuning in wouldn't mind that either.
Oh, that was close. Nice idea from Tex. That's one I think he learned over the last weeks. Grind on that time.
तुमसे ही सिखाओ bro, still improving. भाई जल्दी लगाओ ना जॉनी का मैच, कितना वेट करना पड़ेगा यार। एक्स्ट्रा टाइम चलेगा और फिर भी ड्रॉ, देन अगेन पेनल्टी शूट आउट। अभी है 10 मिनट। हाँ अभी है 10 मिनट, क्योंकि अभी 120 तक जाएगा ना, क्योंकि 4-4 है। मेरे को पता चला जब सेम स्कोर होता है तो 90 मिनट के बाद में 120 मिनट हो जाता है एक्स्ट्रा टाइम का। भाई साहब 12 बजे तक टाइम के आसपास ही आता जॉनी भाई। भाई बढ़िया, रात को ही जॉनी भाई खेलते हैं। अच्छा, जितनी ज़्यादा रात होगी उतना उनमें पावर आएगा, समझ रहे हो? सारे जॉनी रात को बहुत नेक्स्ट लेवल हो जाते हैं, तो जितनी ज़्यादा रात होगी उतना ज़्यादा अपना जॉनी बैटर खेलेगा। तो डोंट वरी, कोई इशू वाली बात नहीं है।
It's a vicious finish.
It was really nice finish from Eto. Like a hard spot from there to score, but perfect timing shot. Green time finish, so.
Jain versus easy watch party कर रही हो क्या आज? मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ, बिंक्स करता है। बिंक्स को देखो।
He's never led, has he?
Nah.
In this quarterfinal, there's not been one moment that Gyro has been on top, and we said that before.
अमन भाई EWC में एसएटएल की टीम है क्या? जर्सी नहीं है इसलिए पूछा। हाँ वो जॉनी खेल रहा है, वो जर्सी उसने लाइक ई स्पोर्ट्स वर्ल्ड कप की कुछ तो क्लब पार्टनर है, कुछ तो उसकी वो वाली पहन रखी है, बट वो प्लेयर अपना ही है। तो हमारी जर्सी नहीं पहनी, इसका मतलब ये नहीं एसएटएल का प्लेयर नहीं है वो। ऐसे तो मैंने भी सेंटिनल्स की जर्सी पहन रखी है, इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी देर में सेंटिनल्स का प्लेयर हूँ। वैसी वाली बात है और कुछ नहीं। न्यू सब्सक्राइबर, क्या बात है अमंग लियो। पहला मोबाइल का ई स्पोर्ट्स सीन्स पीसी जैसा होगा क्या? बहुत बड़ा होगा उससे, ऐसा मुझे लगता है। अगर आ गया तो बहुत बड़ा होगा। फुटबॉल में सब क्लब की जर्सी पहनते हैं। देख लो यहाँ पे आंसर आ गया है, आपको आंसर मिल गया। यहाँ पे जितने भी लोग हैं, अगर आप देख रहे हो तो 90% सब लोग हाँ भाई, किसी ने भी कोई भी अपनी टीम की जर्सी नहीं पहन रखी। एक दिन पहनी थी जॉनी ने, उसके बाद सारी जितनी भी लोग हैं सब क्लब की जर्सी पहन रहे थे।
And I think it would be smart for Tex to foul him all the time.
आपको जोमेटो का प्लेयर जैसा लग रहा है
got yellow card, but I think
कौन?
he have like
ये बंदा के मेरी बात कर रहे हो?
without fast break to win this game.
मेरी बात करो। आप मोबाइल स्पोर्ट्स में वैलो से कमबैक करोगे क्या? ना। अगर गेम अच्छा खेलने लगे तो हाँ। आपकी जर्सी बोल रहा है। मेरी शक्ल क्या बात कर रहे हो? मैं जोमेटो बॉय जैसा लग रहा हूँ तुमको? मैं स्मार्ट हो रहा हूँ, स्मार्ट दिखता हूँ। क्या बात कर रहे हो?
Get some shots off the goal right now, using Alphonso Davis to go byline. Oh, scoop. Try and find a reset.
Paris might get the last laugh here. Wins a free kick in what could be a dangerous area.
107 मिनट पे फ्री किक मिली है इसको।
I think that's it.
26 meters.
वो सेंटिनल्स की जर्सी को जोमेटो बॉय वाला बोल रहा है। हाँ, वो जर्सी के लिए मैं 10,000 रुपए दूंगा ना। क्या बोलूं भाई? गोल मेसी लिया तो भाई इनका भी आज क्रश होगा ना। अगर इनमें से कोई जीता तो आज भी क्रश होगा ना चैट।
And of course, we're going to talk about the main thing, the GOAT debate.
आज भी क्रश होगा।
You know he's chasing and wants to be in the conversation of. And this competition is a big thing. Why some people's not putting him first, and I think he knows this is a
अमन भाई स्नैक्स और श्रीमान भाई के साथ एक मोटो व्लॉग होना चाहिए यार, करेंगे वो भी।
You're 15 minutes away from reaching the semi-finals.
4 से 5 हो गए हैं स्कोर। 4-5 हो गया है यहाँ। मात्र 10-15 मिनट और बचे, कर सकता है एक और गोल।
Like I would stop him attacking, like stop the fast breaks. To be honest, focus on his defense, and then the space will come automatically in the last 5 or 6 minutes. There you have a lot of space to score. But
हमारा मैच कब है? हमारा मैच जो है वो इसके बाद वाला मैच है।
And we get them, you will have the chance to
अगर इनमें से जो जीतेगा
like one more goal.
ये लोग जाएंगे टॉप 4 के अंदर। टोटल 8 लोग हैं, इसमें से ये भी जाएगा टॉप 4 के अंदर। और अगर आज जॉनी जीता तो वो भी जा रहा है टॉप 4 में। फिर वो वर्ल्ड के टॉप 4 फीफा प्लेयर्स में आ जाएगा। वो अभी वो टॉप 8 में आ चुका है। बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट मैच है आज का। और उसके बाद में टॉप 4 से टॉप 2 होगा, फिर दोनों में होगा बहुत नेक्स्ट लेवल। अगर जीत गए ढोल बजाएंगे ब्रो उस दिन। यहाँ पे ढोल पहले से रेडी रखेंगे, ढोल बजाएंगे। मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं। और उस टाइम हम लोग नीचे करेंगे वॉच पार्टी अगर फाइनल्स हुआ तो। चलो अब इतना आगे नहीं सोचते। चिल्ला रहा है भाई, देख करके उसको। उसको देख करके चिल्लाया ब्रो। अभी क्या स्कोर क्या 6-4 हो गया है क्या? गुस्सा देख रहे हो उसका? अबे लोअर ब्रैकेट नहीं है क्या इसमें? कोई लोअर ब्रैकेट नहीं है। रो रहा है, हंस रहा है। अच्छा 5-5 हुआ है। ओह
Yeah, I mean, that was a great finish, Gabaros. I mean, a green time finesse, open body.
मैं डर गया ब्रो, क्या कर रहा है वो रिएक्शन थोड़ा सा यू नो अलग सा था इसलिए।
I think he scores next. If there's a goal,
नॉकआउट गेम है बे भाइयों, एक भी हारा सीधा बाहर। अरे माँ कसम ब्रो, इतना डराओ मत ब्रो, इतना बोल बोल के।
qualify for the FC Pro Open as well.
अगर जीता तो इस मैच के विनर के साथ होगा। अच्छा इन दोनों के बेट भाई ये इसके साथ नहीं होना चाहिए। वो लेफ्ट और राइट वाला है ना, वो फिर भी शांत लग रहा है भाई। ये ऐसे चिल्लाएगा जॉनी के सामने भाई, हमारे एसोटल फैंस जो है वो चढ़ ना जाए इसके इंस्टाग्राम और सब पे। ऐसा मुझे डर लग रहा है, ऐसा हो सकता है इसलिए। तो राइट वाला जीता, वो शांत रह रहा है फिर भी जीता तो भी।
chance for you to qualify for the next
मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ, ये सच्चाई है। ये हुआ भी है पास्ट में हमारे प्लेयर्स और यहाँ पे कोई भी टीम के और के साथ। इंडिया है ब्रो, भूल जा उसको, लेफ्ट राइट ना हो जाए कुछ।
Top of that, Mo. So you'd say you'd give up $70,000 for a FC Pro Open spot?
No.
अरे पेल लेंगे कहने का मतलब असली में नहीं ब्रो.
know what?
इंस्टाग्राम पे आ रहा है भाई, बहुत चिल्ला रहा है तू आजकल.
It is a smart business decision.
I would do it if
कुछ
I
भी
was
हो
an
सकता है
ex-world
ब्रो, तुम
champion as
सपोर्ट
well,
को
to be
जानते
fair.
नहीं हो.
No, it's because I think you get that money from teams, from esports team, because they want you to compete.
रो ही
with the
रहा था
stage.
लगा.
You have like a lot of games played next year.
मात्र 7 मिनट बचे हुए, फिर जाकर पेनल्टी अगर यही स्कोर रहा तो.
But a little bit risky also. 6 more minutes.
Where's this one going to end up then? It just screams penalties, doesn't it?
Yeah. I would like to see penalties, to be honest.
इसके बाद अपना ही मैच है.
Oh, what a nice pass.
What a ball that is.
लाइक करो फटाफट, 1000 लाइक करो भाई.
Messi at the back
And you have
post.
Sam doing enough to do
Whoa.
to break it through. Rio Ferdinand was there. We know how strong and deadly he is in the air.
See the game opening up now in the later stages. You might think each players don't want to try and lose their tournament, but anything sloppy here. But Tex and Gyro ASD are trying to end it in extra time.
Messi on that wonderful.
ओए खेल, अरे 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 भाई साहब.
3 minutes away.
कॉर्नर हेडर मारेगा, सब लोग हेडर ही मारते हैं इसमें.
What a crazy ending this could honestly be. In just our first quarter.
ये लास्ट चांस है इसके पास ये. और ले गया, पेनल्टी जा रहा है. Penalty, penalty. 1 मिनट बचा है.
There could be a.
Who's got the nerve?
और नहीं मिलेगा.
I tell you what, I'm
पास
nervous for
करके
both of them.
penalty
I
पे
don't
लेके
know
जाएंगे
what's gonna
mostly.
happen, but
Uh-oh.
ओए
you can see
Last
the
1
game
minute goal.
opening it up in these
Last 1 minute
few
goal.
minutes. Barros
Last 1
finds
minute
space
goal.
down the line with Rio Ferdinand. He's gonna have to cut back and look for his reset, but it's a dangerous.
लास्ट 1 मिनट गोल.
Barros always been
50.
chasing this game, but can he lead now?
ओ वो नहीं, पेनल्टी पेनल्टी में जा रहा है, पेनल्टी में जा रहा है.
Minutes. That ball's got to get moving.
Oh no.
Who's good Barros?
गया गया खत्म. 1 प्लस मिला ना 1 मिनट का. 10 9 8 7 6. Oh my god! What the fuck bro?
Barros!
भाई कैसे पॉसिबल है ये?
It's just snatched
भाई कैसे पॉसिबल है ये?
a world championship dream.
भाई क्या क्लच किया, टाइमिंग देखो भाई लेफ्ट
Away
में.
from Tex. On pass.
It's another mistake from Tex, though.
टाइम देखो लेफ्ट में.
It's just cost him a ticket in the FC Pro
10
Open
सेकंड.
next year.
अरे माँ कसम, मात्र 5 से 10 सेकंड ब्रो.
Get Barros in top.
भाई ये बंदा पागल है ब्रो.
You have to
लास्ट
give
सेकंड
credit
क्लच
to
किया
Barros.
इसने.
He's a fighter. I did say he had the next goal in him in extra time.
अबे
He's a
last
fighter.
second
He
clutch
fought
किया
back every
उसने.
single time, but I don't want to be that guy. But Tex has just thrown it away.
खत्म, जीत गया bro.
120 minute in extra time.
Top 4 in the world आ गया.
It's last attack for a reason. You've played a risky pass.
लास्ट सेकंड क्लच ब्रो. व्हाट द फक. मेरे को चैट देखनी है यार.
You know, he took a risk. He
What
didn't
a
want to go to
mentality.
penalties. He thought like, yeah.
सब लोग ये लिख रहे हैं व्हाट द फक.
I think a long through ball would be better choice. It was a really bad decision from Tex, and
क्या
he knows
था
himself.
ये?
I don't have to say to him, but he plays really good at that game in this tournament. I have
इसके
much
अगेंस्ट
respect
होगा
for
अगर
him.
हम अपने
And
जॉनी
we
का.
show again why he's one of the best in the game. And Gyro Barros, man, first lead in the game at 120 minutes.
आ जाओ जॉनी भाई.
He was fighting.
लेट्स गो.
And yeah, we will.
अरे इंटरव्यू बाद में लो यार. जॉनी का मैच चालू करो यार.
Now he's in the semi-finals.
आप पेला है लास्ट में. अरे खत्म होने वाला था ये तो. एकदम लास्ट में पेला है. तक भाई दिखे किधर है?
This is what we're here to see. I know you must feel quite emotional right now. We could see what it meant to you. Can you try and sum up how you were feeling right now? I mean, you are a semi-finalist.
Yeah, I think Tex is one of the best in the world for a long time, man, and I think he's so good.
अब वेन्यू चेंज हो गया फुट इसका. पहले वेन्यू अलग था.
And like my coaches put so much trust in me, I just wanted to repay him and get as far as I can and get through another day. It means a lot to me.
How did it feel to score right then in the last minute? Incredible stuff.
I'll be honest, I think that's the first last minute goal I've scored in my career, so it felt really good. Different feeling. I can't describe the emotions right now. It's like so much going through my head, but yeah, just happy, really happy.
all the guys have been singing your praises the past few days and saying how brilliant you've been this season.
Interview सुन रहा हूँ,
Are
guys.
you feeling like you're in the form of your life right now?
Yeah, I think I've been getting better every season I play, and this season's been really good. I've had a lot of help from Terminator and Ivan and just prepping and getting ready, and they've done a great job throughout the season. I feel like I'm hitting top form right now.
You are
भाई ये बंदा
indeed.
पागल
Are you
है
ready to crush
भाई इसको
your
हराना पड़ेगा
opponent's
अपने को
king?
जॉनी को नेक्स्ट बार मतलब अभी तो पहले एक तो जीते फिर सोचते हैं
Here we go.
अमन भाई
This
what would be
is a big
what
part
would be
of the
one
esports
thing you
World Cup,
want
and
to
you can
change in your
hear
esports
the
career
crowd cheering for you. This
Meta.
is your moment.
BGMI पूरा ही
It's
चेंज कर
time
दो
to crush
पूरा थोड़ा नया लेके आओ
king.
चीजें बहुत चीजें ब्रो एक से नहीं होगा इसके बाद अपनी ये हो गया ये क्रश करके खत्म फिर अपने बारी है अपना मैच है उसके बाद लाइक करो भाई अबे रोते रोते क्रश कर रहा है भाई गेम ही चेंज कर दो सपने टूटे सपने टूटे ई स्पोर्ट्स वर्ल्ड कप के ये कोच है इसका उई इसके ईयरफोन्स गिर गए नीचे वहाँ किट नए ले लेंगे ब्रो सेमीफाइनलिस्ट प्लेयर है हम What a feeling, bro. पागल हो गया है भाई पूरा लेकिन फीलिंग है ब्रो फीलिंग है ब्रो नेक्स्ट जॉनी भाई आओ
Right, guys, we're back at the casino. Sorry.
अंदो
All right, restart. Right, guys,
गणपति
we're back at the
बप्पा
Casino Esports
मोरिया
Arena for Call of Duty
जेएमडी
Warzone, joined by Miles. So give me a lay of the land.
शुरुआत
How are we
अच्छी
watching too
होए
closely what is
कल
happening
जैसे
over here?
खेले लीड पेरे ले ले उसके बाद अच्छे से अटैकिंग खेले एंड टाइमिंग पे जब बिल्कुल कम टाइम हो तब डिफेंसिव खेले इस तरीके से खेलेगा हमारा जॉनी और फाड़ देगा चलो
Looking very good.
All right, so last time I was here, Team Falcons were soaring. That's not the case anymore?
There's been a bit of turbulence and they're in a slight descent right now. They're in 5th place. They've had a very, very rough run of the tournament so far. There is ample time still to make the comeback. They're about 30 points away from a big win. And for them right now, they've got a high kill count, but without a win on the map, they're not getting a multiplier, which is really shooting them up the board. It's possible.
गरीबों को मॉड
All right, well, Miles, thank you so much, guys. Make sure to tune in for Call of Duty's Warzone because they will
फेस कैम
crown a
अपोनेंट के
champion
ऊपर
today.
रख दो भाई मिडिल बॉटम नहीं भाई मुझे भी तो देखना मतलब आपको भी तो उनकी शक्ल दिखा दो अपोनेंट की भी अजीब लगेगा अपोनेंट के मुंह में उनको अपोनेंट के मुंह पे रख दे क्या फेस कैम
EWC on PlayStation tournament.
4 मिनट में मात्र चालू हो रहा है
Cash prizes and even a few exclusive experiences easily. But how? On his PS5, Chris launched EAFC.
अबे 4 मिनट में चालू हो रहा है बे
and registered. It's that
आओ
easy.
तब तक अपन चैट पढ़ते
Win avatars.
Let's
SC
have some
points and more.
फैम लेट्स गो जॉनी
And claim your prizes today.
भाई ने बोला तो
on
करना पड़ेगा
PlayStation
ब्रो
tournaments.
अबे हमको भी टाइम आउट मिल रहा है बे यहाँ पे
Welcome to the celebration lesson as I'm joined by 3 of our FC Pro World Championship finalists. Guys, I'm sick of these celebrations being so tame. Just,
रॉकेट कैसे स्पैम करूं मैं
with a bit more
इधर से कॉपी कर लूं
personality, energy. First and foremost, EAFC Classic Celebrations. Give me one each. Right on
Under.
down now.
अभी बीजेएमआई क्रेट ओपनिंग किया कि नहीं करते हो? अभी इतना नहीं करता हूँ मैं, पहले बहुत करता था, अभी मैं बहुत कम करता हूँ।
Okay, I like it.
लो मोड है, हाँ पता है। स्पैमिंग वाली हरकतें ना करो प्लीज। क्यों ना करो भाई?
The shush.
करनी चाहिए भाई। तुम लोग भी चले गए वहां पे स्पैम करने।
An absolute icon of the game, love it. Okay, right, they're the classics.
2 मिनट बचे मात्र।
What about now the stars? Who's a favourite footballer of yours?
रगा की स्ट्रीम देखना, मैं जिम गया था। Just asking out of curiosity if Jonny becoming the champions of EWC trophy will be belong to which org? Home club or S12? I think S12 mostly. वो मेरे को पता नहीं वो क्या है।
Okay, we're getting it. We're getting it.
कैसे क्या रहेगा वो? Mostly S12 को ही मिलेगी जब तक मेरे को पता है।
What's your celebration? What are you going to do this week?
I have no clue, Brandon. Like, I have no celebration.
Gio?
I have no clue. I will do what...
हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव।
Johnny?
आ गया मैं इंटरनेशनल स्ट्रीम से इधर।
Seriously, lads?
वही तो मेरी टेक्निक थी, मेरे को पता है। मैं वहाँ पे जाके स्पैम करूंगा, ठीक है? अब एसोट्रोल के फैंस जो है, जो 1200 लोग हैं यहाँ पे, कम से कम 500 लोग होंगे। मेरी टेक्निक सुनो गाइस, 1200 लोग में से कम 400-500 एसोट्रोल फैन है, ठीक है? अब उन्होंने अगर चैट खोली, उन्होंने चैट में देखा वहाँ पे कि अमन लाइव है वहाँ पे, लाइक अमन ने यहाँ पे चैट में कुछ लिखा है, तो वो देखेंगे यार अमन क्यों यहाँ पे स्पैम कर रहा है। वो मेरे चैनल पे आएंगे, फिर देखेंगे वो अमन लाइव है, फिर मेरी स्ट्रीम पे खोलोगे और फिर वहाँ से वो लोग इधर आ जाएंगे। तो ये वॉचिंग खींचने का तरीका है, यू नो, दैट्स लाइक वेरी गुड टेक्निक। व्हेन यू आर स्ट्रीमर तो आपको ये सब चीज़ें मेरे को समझ में आ जाएगी, समझ रहे हो? अम्मा गाड़ी पहला भाई, हाँ अम्मा गाड़ी। बिग ब्रेन है ये, बिग ब्रेन काम किया है मैंने। मैं तो पूछा भी वॉच पार्टी ओपन है क्या?
The official audio streaming partner for the 2025 Esports World Cup.
मैं स्ट्रीम से यहाँ पे आ गया। यस, प्लान सक्सेसफुल चैट। 25 सेकंड में चालू है, चलो। खम्मा घड़ी नमस्ते भैया। अगर कोई ई स्पोर्ट स्टार्ट करना चाहे तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? आज 8 बिट का गंदा गेम्स गए यार, बस आज जॉनी अच्छा कर लिया। हाँ भाई, आज बस जॉनी जीत जाए, ठीक है? एक दिन में एक चीज बढ़िया होनी चाहिए और बाकी सब कुछ नहीं। लाइव करो अमन भाई, लाइव ही तो है, मैच चालू हो रहा है। थोड़ा सा आगे कर ले। बस यार थोड़ा सा और इन्होंने डिले लगाया होता तो बढ़िया रहता। भाई एक रिक्वेस्ट है, जेएमडी मत लिखा करो, ऐसा लगता है कि आधे मन से प्रे कर रहे हैं सब, आधे मन से। आधे मन से कोई जेएमडी लिखता ही नहीं है, मतलब जेएमडी का फुल फॉर्म जय माता दी है, तो आधे मन से मतलब मैं समझा नहीं, लाइक आपका क्या थिंकिंग है? अच्छा वो बोल रहा है कि पूरा लिखो अगर लिख रहे हो तो। अच्छा नहीं, वो सब लोग मैच भी देख रहे होते हैं ना, तो हाँ मतलब ठीक है, वो पूरा ही लिख दो गाइस, कोई सीन नहीं है उसका, अभी पॉइंट सही है उसका, कुछ है नहीं। आज से जय माता दी पूरा लिखना, कोई वाली बात।
Joining me at the hostess, Mr. Gravison is back.
अमन भाई लैंड पर क्यों नहीं गए? नहीं जाए यार, मैं मतलब वो तो इनवाइटेड लैंड है ना मेरे भाई, चला सीन है।
Thank you so much for joining us, mate.
Thank you for having me, guys. It's my absolute pleasure.
I mean, 11 goals for his first
Chalo,
game. Rich,
let's
how
go.
do we unpick the action there?
How long do we have? Where do we start? What a game. It went back and forth. We were stood right here watching this and we all said, it's going pens. This is going pens. It was the best text performance we've seen in this tournament. and it still wasn't enough. Guy Barros,
क्या
a
मारा है उसने भाई?
semi-finalist.
A semi-finalist and a deserved one. 6 goals you expect to win the game. On the other side, defensively, Tex
शुरू कर
once
दो.
again.
DTR Gaming with the 10 gifted. Skip 12 बताओ. DTR Gaming love you. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया for the 10 gifted. OP कर दो गाइस एक बार. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया DTR Gaming. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted यार. Thank you so much भाई. Thank you so much.
They were just unstoppable.
मजाक से
I mean,
हटके.
we were watching this game together, Jeremy. We couldn't believe how many goals.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया भाई.
It went to extra time.
जिसको मेंबरशिप मिली है DTR Gaming को थैंक्स बोले. हाँ.
Amazing, weren't they?
Unbelievable. What a game. What a game. End to end. I feel bad for Tex because to lose it that way is probably the worst way to lose a game, right? It's a painful one. I really feel for him.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it, and the thing that will haunt him at night when he goes to sleep tonight is it was a mistake. He gave the ball away in the transition in the last attack.
यार सिड भाई को मैं कैसे रेड करूं? मेरे सारे सब्सक्राइबर सिड भाई को रेड कर रखे हैं, मतलब तो पता ही है उनको. ये स्पैम करने का यहाँ पे क्या स्पैम कर रहे हो? जाकर कोई बड़े स्ट्रीमर को करो जहाँ से एक्चुअल में बड़े सब्सक्राइबर. थोड़ा दिमाग तो लगाओ. विली को कैसे मिला अगर आपको इनवाइट नहीं था तो? विली इज आइको पार्टनर ब्रो. क्या बात कर रहे हो? विली जो है वो आइको पार्टनर है, आपको पता नहीं? आई एम नॉट आइको पार्टनर. अमन भाई मैनेजिंग मोड दे दो तो वर्ड ऐड करने हैं. रुको
Unbelievable. What an event. What a spectacle. Everywhere you look, the arenas, the energy.
दे दिया मैंने. तो को रिफ्रेश करना पड़ेगा उसके लिए. जॉनी का मैच कब है? अभी इसके बाद अभी चालू ही हो रहा है. वो पहला ही मैच अपना है.
I'm really enjoying it.
We're looking now at the next fixture.
ऐसे तो चैनल पे ऐसे जीटीआर फैमिली टूर्नामेंट पॉसिबल है. फैमिली टूर्नामेंट मतलब फैमिली बीजीएमआई टूर्नामेंट क्या मतलब कर रहे हो? एचटीएल सीसी के फैमिली के साथ टूर्नामेंट करना? क्या हमारी फैमिली को ही फैमिली बोल रहे हो आप?
I feel like Manu Bashar has to be
गुवाहाटी मीटअप 13 तारीख को है. वेन्यू वगैरह से पता चल जाएगा आपको.
6.3 average goals.
भाई
I mean, it's just the way he's building up.
उसका एवरेज गोल लेफ्ट वाले का 6.3 है. अपना एवरेज गोल 4 है. एवरेज शॉट्स हमारे ज्यादा है. एवरेज शॉट्स ऑन गोल परसेंटेज भी हमारा ज्यादा है. अबे इसमें एक बात बताओ, अगर हम टॉप 4 आएंगे तो पैसा बढ़ेगा क्या? और फिर टॉप 2 आएंगे तो पैसा बढ़ेगा क्या? ऐसा होता है क्या?
He's 3 games away.
He's 3 games away from doing it. You're watching highlights of a game where they've already played.
तो आज अगर ये जॉनी अगर टॉप 4 आया
this game doesn't matter.
तो कितना मिलेगा जॉनी को? पैसा प्लस क्लब दोनों. अच्छा. Obviously. अच्छा. तो आज अगर जॉनी टॉप 4 आया तो कितना हो जाएगा? 50k है करंटली और बढ़ते जाएगा. 400k. मतलब 400k होगा आज.
It's just that Manu was just better.
Manu has been better. It's
ना इसका प्राइस पुल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन क्या है? ये बताओ.
We've already got one player who's in.
किस तरीके से बढ़ रहा है वो?
Right now, we're about to find out very soon. That stage out there, Jeremy, and the fans here, they make so much noise, don't they?
They really do.
70k.
They really do. I don't know if it comes across.
Club points तो 400 है, ठीक है.
But when you're here in person,
$70,000.
हाँ. Absolutely insane.
$70,000 हो गया भाई.
But Jeremy's watched one game with us.
70-80 lakh
goals. We should surely try and keep him around.
Hello, you're more than welcome to stay. You're more than welcome to stay.
I'm here all week, guys.
It plans to be an unbelievable game. 2 champions. ECL champion from 2024, world champion from 2023. Fireworks again, I'm calling it.
Right,
100,000k का 1000k भाई 1 million हो गया. वो तो
we got the last one right. Barros won. Who's winning this one?
Bearing in mind, you guys did predict extra time on that last game.
We did.
I was shocked that you were so on point.
There is no reason for Jeremy to
गुवाहाटी आ रहे हो क्या? हाँ आ रहा हूँ. 13 तारीख को.
We are experts in the studio. How's it going, Rich? What do you say?
I'm gonna go Manu. I think he's been here for a long time. He was here last weekend. I think Manu takes
मैच चालू करो बे.
Same one.
अब से वेट कर रहे हैं हम यहाँ पे.
Really good throughout the whole tournament and season, but I think Manu has the edge on this one.
Well, I'm just going to say thank you so much.
Free Fire की watch party करो subs बढ़ेंगे.
We'll see you again soon.
पता नहीं कर सकते हैं मैं भी
for the next quarterfinal.
अभी लेकिन मैं बीजीएमआई और बाकी चीजों से गिव अप नहीं करना चाहता और बढ़ा सकता हूँ मैं वहाँ से.
Wow, what a game we just witnessed here in Riyadh. Barros versus Tex. It went to extra time. Gibaros got the win with a last-minute goal. We saw what it meant to him. Incredible stuff, Fancy.
That was an absolute nail-biter, but the next one is even going to be better because we have on one side a player that's never been so deep in a world championship, and on the other hand, we got a previous world champion.
Should we kick things off?
Let's do it.
Let's get our next quarter-final started.
Chalo bhai,
Please
ando.
welcome to the stage, Manu Bashore!
ये कौन है?
Manu came through the play-ins,
No.
but we know
Manu
exactly
है ये।
what he is capable of. He found glory here
अपना
in
मानू के साथ
Saudi
है ना?
Arabia 2 years ago.
हेलो रजत
Can he
भाई,
continue
कैसे
his
हो यार?
form
आपने
and
क्या हुआ?
win
आपको हुआ
another
क्या? आपने
title?
ग्रुप को लीव कर दिया, मैंने मैसेज भी किया था, आपने रिप्लाई नहीं किया उसके बाद। कैसे हो आप?
And
कुछ
his
कुछ
opponent,
प्रॉब्लम चल रही है लाइफ में?
Johnny!
Let's go! Johnny भाई आ गए अपने, पार देंगे, जीत के दिखाएंगे, टॉप 4 आ रहे हैं हम लोग।
But we know what the German giant can
Let's go.
produce on the big stage. Who is going to come out on top?
Let's go Johnny! Previous world champion versus our Johnny. Oh my god. कान पटी पड़ी मेरी अब। ये बोलना नहीं था ब्रो आपको, ये बोलना नहीं था भाई, ये नहीं बोलना था आपको, ये बिल्कुल नहीं बोलना था। कान फाड़ दी ना पहले ही मेरी।
All right, Johnny, you've never been so deep in a world championship. You're just a few
अरे
games
कितना
away from
लंबा है
that
ब्रो,
trophy.
अमिताभ बच्चन
What
का
are you gonna say
पप्पा
to
है ब्रो हाइट में।
I got through and I will win the trophy.
All right, gentlemen, please take to your
माँ
seats. We're
कसम,
about to get this show on the
भाई
road.
बच्चा लग रहा है इसके
Casters,
सामने
take it
ये।
away.
Well, we can only hope that this next quarter-final lives up to what we've just saw there. We were on the verge of penalties. but it
Very
was
important
Gibaros, the
bro, very
Brazilian, that
important
snatched
match.
the hope and dreams of Tex away from him as he goes through to the semi-final. The winner of this game
ये तो
will
डरा
join
दिया
the
साला, हाँ ना,
Brazilian
मेरे को डरा
of
दिया।
New York Red Bulls. What a game this one plans to be. Team Liquid versus SAUL Esports. Manu Bashore,
चाहे Liquid का player है।
champion against Johnny. Myself,
कसम
Brandon Smith,
bro।
Ryan Pessoa and Tom Lees guiding you through this one, guys. I mean, what a first quarter-final that was. You were watching it from the sidelines.
जैस में भी अपने साथ यही हुआ, वर्ल्ड चैंपियन वर्सेस अपना मैच हो गया।
The same. We've got
भाई
Johnny, who is a goal scorer, seems to score at least 4
जैसी
goals in
किस्मत भी
his
थोड़ा
games
सा
with the
रखती
World
रहती है ना ब्रो।
Championships. And Manu as well, coming straight through the play-ins.
बट कोई बात नहीं यार, अब कभी ना कभी तो करना ही था वो ना,
Previous world champion.
फेस ऑफ तो कभी ना कभी होना ही था ना। पर दिक्कत वो है कि एक और बार होगा, अगर एक और बार हो सकता था, नहीं मतलब एक और बार नहीं होगा। दिक्कत ये है कि भाई अपना थोड़ा पहले होता है हर बार, फाइनल में होता था तो थोड़ा समझ रहे हो ऐसा। सेम लिक्विड ही था। अपना प्लेयर कौन है? ये वाला जॉनी।
We're speaking a lot about Obro and other players in this
जो अभी
bracket,
दिख रहा है
but
स्क्रीन पे।
Manu's been superb as well. He hasn't dropped down from the upper bracket side throughout the group
Heart rate
stages.
लगा,
He
आ
was
नहीं रही क्या?
incredible yesterday too.
I think we can't underestimate how long Manu's been playing here. I think he's played for so long. He knows exactly how the stage feels. He's played every kind of opponent. Even the amount of FC he's played in the last week, he's going to be full of confidence.
You know what I love as well, when he gave the interview yesterday speaking about how his route here has been the more difficult one compared to everybody else. He thinks the domestic leagues, or most of them anyway, don't live up to the standard of players he had to go through and play-ins. I don't know, do you agree with that, Tom?
Yeah, I think I do agree, because the play-ins is everyone in Europe.
Yep.
It's over a longer period of time. Some of these domestic leagues are pretty quick. They can happen over a weekend or just 2 events. I'm not surprised Manu said that. I feel that as well, obviously playing. I think the playing online and coming through the play-ins is probably a harder route, and that's what's
प्लेयर के साथ सेकंड पर्सन कौन है? वो कोच रहता है और वो उनके साथ वॉइस पे भी कनेक्टेड रहता है। मतलब वो लोग खेल नहीं रहा है बस, लेकिन वो एक तरह से देख रहा है सब कुछ, तो वो कॉल वॉल भी दे सकता है मिड गेम। वो बोल सकता है कि प्लेयर चेंज कर, बात भी कर सकता है चलते मैच में। मोस्टली प्लेयर का टाइम आउट होता है तब बात कर सकते हैं, ऐसा होता है ना। गोल हटा दो भाई, हाँ ज्यादा दिख रहा है क्या? हटा दो।
Via Liverpool and Lex, he was grouped at the FC Pro Open. It's not been an easy route for him to get to the World Championships, but if anything, he's probably peaking at the best time possible.
Yeah, I mean, I can speak for experience, Brandon. Many moons ago, I played in a very competitive FC
अरे
team
अमन
myself.
भाई
And
आ
you see
गए
your other
वापस
teammates
आप?
doing well,
यस
you wanna
वापस
get
आ गया
involved
मैं।
in that. You feel the the hunger. You feel like you need to go and prove a point, and you need to prove you're the best one at your team. He's seen Levy and Emre flying all year. Manu has been slightly below standard, but truth be told, if we look at history of world champions, doesn't really matter. It's all about how you beat here and now at the back end of the game.
कुछ ना कुछ तो होता ही है giveaway.
Until April, May. How good are you at the back end?
Yeah, I agree, and I feel like even when he did win his world championship, he wasn't on paper seen as the favorite prior to the tournament starting, of course, and he showed his level throughout. He peaked at the right moments, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this year follows suit as well.
But even for Jonny, I mean, to a degree there, he didn't even play in the FC Pro Open. He was waiting until the virtual Bundesliga sort of Feb, March, April time to get his season properly going. Yes, then he did well off the back of that to get a World Championship spot and then have a bit of the Champions League football at least. But aside of that, his season didn't really get going till late, and he's peaking at a great time.
Yeah, I feel like with the way Jonny plays as well, in terms of just adapting to the metas throughout the season, he's last year was unbelievable with it. This year as well, especially now with like the team press being an option defensively, through balls being incredible. I feel like Jonny always will pose a threat.
I think one thing to really look out for Jonny's gameplay is going to be the overlapping fullbacks, the wingers. He finds through balls that we didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
When he's playing well, he'll catch you off guard. There is also Manu, I can speak from experience of playing with him. He will find some crazy passes in the box.
Japanese Jain में super accept नहीं करता है, करता है क्यों नहीं करता है?
And then he'll get it across to the back post with one pass, and you think that wasn't on. How
Love from Assam, bro. Thank you.
Two players that are really good at finding what we call maybe the peekaboo through ball. You don't see it.
Why not? जर्सी यार मेरे को नहीं पता, मिल भी सकती, नहीं भी मिल सकती. अच्छा इसने क्यों नहीं पहन रखी वो? भाई ये बहुत बड़ा चीज है, मतलब आपको मतलब पहन भी सकता है, नहीं भी पहन सकता है. वो जॉनी के ऊपर है, ऐसा है. समझ रहे हो? वो क्लब वाली, उसने क्लब वाली पहनी, तो बात एक ही है वो बस, और कुछ नहीं. क्लब पार्टनरशिप के पता नहीं कुछ तो होता है, वो उसने पहन रखी है, तो उस टॉपिक को इतना बड़ा बनाने की जरूरत नहीं पहन रखी, इसका मतलब ये नहीं प्लेयर अपना नहीं है. चिल करो.
To be the best at this game.
Yeah, I love it. They kind of just teach the whole community how to play and say, guys, you can learn, but we're still going to be better than you.
अरे मेरे को गेम के बारे में क्यों पूछ रहे हो यार? प्लेयर्स लाइक रोनाल्डो, मेसी इज रैंडम और चूज ही करना पड़ता होगा, लेकिन मेरे को नहीं पता कैसे कैसे होता है फीफा में. मैं बस ये स्कोर देखता हूँ 0-0 है. अगर जॉनी ने गोल मारा, अगर 1 हुआ तो मैं खुश हूँ. इतना सा मेरे को समझ आता है. और वो जीत गया. 90 मिनट का मैच होता है. थोड़े छोटे मोटे चीज पता है मेरे को. बाकी ऑफसाइड वगैरह ये मेरे सर के ऊपर से जाता है.
Of just adapting as the season progresses, whether a new patch may come out, you'll see it a couple weeks, even days, they're already on top of it.
चालू क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? कुछ तो पीसी का लफड़ा लग रहा है.
Ryan, you can tell me from experience, these patches, you don't find out everything straight away. And sometimes you need to see someone else do it before you start repeating it. I'm someone that copies a lot of pros. I'm not the best at finding new things. When you're in an office,
मतलब गांडी मार दो ना, मतलब मेरी.
It's like a cheat code.
And जो सब काउंट इतना छोटा सा जो कि फेस कैम के अंदर आ रहा है, वो भी हटाने बोल दो. एयरको हटा दो चैनल से. हाँ मतलब वो वाला समझ आता है. गोल थोड़ा ऊपर आ रहा था, बहुत कुछ हो रहा था. सब काउंट था एक्चुअल में तुमको दिख भी नहीं रहा है. इतना छोटा है, और वो भी फेस कैम के अंदर है, वो कॉर्नर पे. सब काउंट बैठा दो, मतलब गाड़ मार दो. बोल दो ना, आप ग्रो मत करो, आप मैच उठा दो अपने. ऐसे बोल दो ना सीधा. गाली दे दो ना मेरे को, पूरा गाली मुंह पे दे दो ना फिर. अरे भाई छोटी छोटी गाली क्यों दे रहे हो? जो एकदम इंटरनल गाली क्यों दे रहे हो भाई? भाई वो एक तरह से मेरे को गाली दे रहा है. वो ये हटा, वो हटा. भाई वो दिखे भी नहीं रहा है सब काउंट. उससे किसको क्या इरिटेशन होगी वो सब काउंट से? मेरे को एक बात बताओ. कितना मेहनत करके आगे बढ़ रहे भाई.
I'll tell you what, you get them in the lobby certain times, by the way. I know certain times they practice. Manu and Levy like a little morning shift. If you get on at about 11 a.m, you'll find a code from them straight away. And then obviously I think they come back on in the evening to play the community tournaments, but
is that why you
out when to play them.
चालू क्या? चलो let's go. चल जॉनी चल. ये अपना कलर कौन सा है भाइयों?
I'm feeling good. I'll make sure
अपना कलर कौन सा है?
The worst part is, it says a lot about how much this
man बताओ जल्दी.
Loves to keep ticking over. Mo Albius, there was in commentary saying that he played Manu Bashore in a 15-0 game of Foot Champs a month or so
back. Color है.
Play a lot of champs, Ryan.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you ever match up against it?
Yella बोल आ रहा है क्या?
Haven't come up against. Hold on a second.
Oh wow! It's another early start.
चालू होते ही हमारा जॉनी यस पापा. Eating sugar no papa. Telling lies no papa. Open your mouth. Ha ha ha. Let's go. चालू होते ही सबसे पहला गोल मात्र 2 मिनट हुए अभी मात्र 2 मिनट हुए गेम के 2 मिनट की बात कर रहा हूँ और सीधा गोल बोलते हैं ऐसे तो ऑन टॉप बेबी आंखें देख रहे हो आंखों से ही मार देगा हाँ सारी लड़कियां बच के याद से आंखों से मार देगा जॉनी सबको समझ गए
You haven't played against a player in the league.
Oh, I have actually. Wait, yes, I have. I'm pretty sure.
फेस कैम रेडार पे वहीं पे रखा है और कोई जगह नहीं है.
It's not against Manu, Levy or Emre, thankfully yet.
चल 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 वापस से जॉनी को चुपचाप बॉल दे दे.
His eye contact at the time was
Let's go. एक और गोल चला रहा है. लीड बनानी है जॉनी भाई. लीड बनानी है. एंगर रखे अपने अंदर. हाँ. अपने अंदर एंगर रखे. एंगर खत्म नहीं होना चाहिए जब तक मैच खत्म नहीं होए. लात मार के बोल ले साले से. नाइस गुड. अरे यार फिर ले लिया. चलेगा अपने पास है. चले
I think just having the alleviated pressure is a big thing.
Nice.
Because you can focus on.
Nice.
You know, a lot of players, we've been there ourselves, where sometimes you're practicing to win in it, or you're playing practice to win. For them, it's more so they don't even need to win in terms of progressing. That's done. They can practice different parts of the game that they can try and master, and it just helps a lot for the rest of the season.
Here comes Manu. First time he's been in the box with Jonny with Harry Kane.
जॉनी बोलते ब्रो ये सब टेक्निक उसके दिमाग में पहले से समझ में आई. चल जॉनी लीड बनानी है. आगे चल. Let's go.
The back post passes, they open up. You don't even know how he's arrived there, and before you know it, you're defending like that. I mean, very unlucky not to equalise, Manu.
गोल एक और गोल. लीड बनानी है. एंगर रख दिमाग में. दिमाग का कॉर्नर आएगा ना. हेडर गोल. फिर से वापस होगा. एक और. बोले. इजी. आराम से. फिर से कॉर्नर ले ले. अरे यार नहीं भाई 2 बार सेव कर दिया यार वो.
That goal is massive. Just gives you the confidence boost. You've come out for a new day. Quarterfinal, you want to make sure you're at the races. That goal, that equaliser, I'm not surprised Manu's giving a big celebration.
Yeah, and you know what? It just shows how ruthless FC can be. Down one end, defending. Jonny looked as if he was going to get goal number 2, and in a matter of moments, look at that, the triggered run from Vitinha, the pace.
एक लौंडा पीछे बैठा होना चाहिए. एक को आगे ही नहीं आना चाहिए.
Into this game for Manu.
How hard is that to do, Tom? That first time through.
Counter attack हो गया ये तो.
You can't react.
It's all about timing. It is all a game of timing. You practice that for hours and hours on end.
भाई keep goal है बहुत time से. तो तू कर ले आके. होजा वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप बकचोदी कर रहा है इधर.
It's all about the timing. Making sure you trigger probably more than one run as well. Just triggering one run isn't enough. These pros are going to mark.
चलो.
You have to trigger 2 or 3
गोल करना है.
Make sure they're putting players out and then hit them with that last one. That
low feel नहीं करना जॉनी भाई.
Saw a few people in the chat, Ryan, saying that.
चल.
How is it possible that you can control sort of 5 players at one time, but you're constantly triggering everyone? Your players switching, you're moving. How hard is that?
Triggering runs, creative runs as well. A lot of players are very good at in this tournament. Player locks, and as Tom mentioned, the fullbacks bombing forward, it just creates chaos. And I think that's the key thing. But not only doing that, is being able to pick those passes out. You see it, Lucio, perfect.
आराम से. Throw नहीं है वाला.
It's funny, Manu's actually hitting Jonny with a bit of Jonny's treatment. Yeah. That is Jonny's signature move. Manu's decided to use that in his game. I wonder if he's maybe studied Jonny, decided, because look, you watch Jonny every time.
वो सामने वाला बहुत इस बार अटैक ज्यादा कर रहा है वो भी. चल. अरे यार. कर सकते क्या बेबी?
Through ball, Marquinhos not really the player you want to leave there. There was no Albi yesterday, Tom. They were saying Jonny loves having the ball out wide and getting the fullbacks on it, just to create that overload.
Just keep an eye on Jonny's play the whole time. The first thing he does is always trigger a fullback.
Is there anything specific the players have to do in terms of roles, or is it just
okay? Lely ball, nice. लेके जा.
Keep an eye on Jonny here.
नहीं बे.
Giving it away that time, but normally there's a trigger one side because then that starts the attack for him.
लेके जा अबे यार
He's struggling to get out this time. Manu put a bit of a high press
nice
on.
nice
Little bit of turnovers
nice
Johnny's triggered at centre mid from deep.
ले जा
See how comfortable he is in these situations, because this isn't the typical Johnny here. He doesn't normally counter-attack, but the fullback has gone again, and he's played it again.
कर सकता क्या ऐसे गोल?
Keep making his runner, that's the question.
अरे यार अरे नहीं यार ये हर बार यही हो रहा है ऑलमोस्ट यार अपन अटैक करने जाते हो ओके येलो कार्ड मिला ना हाँ मेरे कार्ड
25th minute he's now on a booking. I'm 99%
भाई मेरी पड़ गई ब्रो येलो
his fullback's going to have to get subbed at one point if he's going to trigger
दोनों और aggressive खेल रहे हैं
they're playing the 95 depth as well. They're playing a lot of players using all 5 of their subs on a booking as well. We might have seen
aggression is the key of success of
when you want to play like that, Tom. Like what minute
वो बंदा बाहर ले गया तो अपने पास मिलेगी ना बॉल हाँ
at least the energy somewhere in the team.
I mean we'll have to find out what Johnny does, but I'd imagine 55th onwards he might be struggling a bit.
Also depends as well this more recent meta with the team press being activated as well, and that's something which drains stamina very quickly.
It's funny because in the pro scene for a while we never made that many subs. We've always been comfortable with just having 1 or 2 favourites.
Yep.
This event I'm seeing 5 subs virtually every game.
And as part of that, the 15 million coin budget that all these players have had for the FC Pro World Championship tournament, from being in
no
these
yaar
restrictions as Harry Kane comes forward for Manu. That will go for a corner.
Keep your eyes on. Could be a quick one.
Lofted in towards the front post again.
फिर से कॉर्नर
The same story down both ends at the moment. It's going to the same man every time.
नहीं कॉर्नर मत जाने देना प्लीज इस बार मैं कॉर्नर देख के मेरी फट रही है ब्रो
Squad restrictions this year, all the way back at the FC Pro Open qualifier, of course, E-Premier League. How many coins do you save for your bench?
I think bench is really important. I think it depends on the time of the game it is, depending on what subs you can get at what value. But I think you've got to look before you even finish looking at your starting 11. The bench is so important. You cannot go in with just 11 or 12 players now.
Eusebio finds Lionel Messi. Manu, what a tackle that is from Yapstam. And what an end-to-end battle this has been. A real tactical affair between these two.
Look at Lucio again.
Another run trigger there by Lucio. Not even if he wants to use him, it's just a trigger in it.
Yeah, obviously plays into an opponent's mind. When you're defending, you have to respect the run. It could be used as a decoy. Great ball in behind again.
Hanson, there's the knockback. Harry Kane, one more pass.
Wow.
It is beautiful FC from a former world champion of Manu Bashor.
Manu sees passes we simply don't see. He's just got that extra pass.
99%
of players are shooting there.
लवड़े लग गए 1 की लीड हो गई
It's art, to be honest with you. The
ना भी टाइम तो है अपने पास चल जॉनी कम बैक लेट्स गो लेट्स गो कम बैक करना है
Goalkeeper's rooted because of the keeper movement. Sensational.
ब्रो जो पीछे वाले को पास दिया ना वो नेक्स्ट लेवल था उसका
Wow.
That's when you know you're locked in.
Yeah,
give yourself a little fist bump to the coach. You think, yeah, more of that.
It's not Van Gogh.
अरे यार फटी पड़ी भाई
An FC Pro World Championship, creating the perfect goal, and that's what it's come down to, Tom. These two, they can't break each other down. That you really have to have a moment of brilliance.
Yeah, and I think that's what will be really satisfying for Manu. I think, obviously, as a player, you take any goal you can get. You celebrate them either way, but there's something extra special about scoring a goal like that. You know you deserve to be winning.
चल अरे यार
Corner मिला. You know where this one's going to end up, don't you? Either way, it's going to end. Head towards Amadashvili. Batinia.
That's so well to defend it, you know. So well to defend it, because the keeper movement was activated as well because of the Trivela angle. But then switched back to Batinia to cover the lane that Batinia's.
जॉनी कल जैसा थोड़ा फास्ट नहीं खेल रहा है मैं देख रहा हूँ फास्ट पासिंग वाला
See another left back trigger here. He's going to use it, isn't he? Ooh, nearly. It's the problem though, when you are consistently triggering, there's a massive space here.
Oh bhai. Oh. जो अब खेल रहा है थोड़ा सा.
Potentially. The manual player switching there of Manu just trying to do everything he can to stop Jonny, which he does do that time.
Nah, bro.
Such a big moment this as well for Team Liquid outside of this FC Pro World Championship, Ryan.
Abbe bhai, no.
Championship that the Esports World Cup does filter into each individual game. Team Liquid are really putting the pressure onto Team Falcons.
Yeah, absolutely. They're battling near the top, and that passing for Eusebio is fantastic. And Manu Bachore, 3-1. Right on the cusp of half-time. Tom is surprised.
What did I say at the start of the game? The back post pass from Manu. How is it even on? When was that ever an option? It is simply lovely. Unbelievable, honestly. You just can't believe it. And let's have another look at this.
गोल कन्वर्ट नहीं हो रहा है. पता नहीं वो मतलब वो पीछे क्यों ले रहा है बार-बार बॉल को. लाइक आगे प्लेयर्स क्यों नहीं जा रहे. कुछ पोजीशनिंग का सीन रहता है क्या इसमें प्लेयर्स का भी.
I told you it's all about timing. Manu, the quality of goal in this half is simply outrageous.
Yeah, agreed. It's come at a perfect time, just before half-time. We mentioned for Team Liquid the support in the crowd as well. Points towards the club championship is all important to get #1 on that leaderboard.
Half time हो गया.
And with Manu and Levison in this competition, there could be a lot of points up for grabs.
Half time.
तो प्लेयर चेंज कर सकते हैं अब हाफ टाइम में प्लेयर चेंज कर सकते हैं ना.
Finds himself in a really comfortable position. It must have helped Tom. Outside of this, he's arrived in Riyadh days before everyone else. He's played in the play-ins with the exact same squad restriction as he's playing in the World Championships. He's had days to prepare that team even more and try out players and then redraft for the World Championships.
It's such an advantage, you know, if you do make it through. Obviously, it's a 10 times harder route, and if you ask any pro, they'd rather come through the leagues and make sure they've got their spot. But for Manu, I think about being comfortable, I think it's really helpful when you're on stage and you're fully comfortable with what you're doing.
Let's go, Jonny, you can do it.
Player, as you say, he knows who's good. He knows how the game feels. He knows the whole environment. He knows everything to expect. He just looks at home up there.
Well, this is the home where he won a World Championship, didn't he? Here in Riyadh. A win here will guarantee as well, as we were speaking about the club championship, 300 points at least. There will be a 3rd and 4th place matchup.
Hey bro.
It's all important club championship points tomorrow. That's a great ball. Can Hansen get there? Davies is able to track the run that time. How important is it, Ryan, that Manu does not score again, because you've got a 3-goal cushion there.
Yeah, Jonny got to survive. You can see this start to the second half has been a bit ropey, rushed passes, and the play switch has not been too great. As you mentioned, the key is that he just stays in the game.
I really believe this as well. Speaking to Manu earlier today, after the FC Pro Open, after it didn't go to plan, he was grouped. Didn't actually play the game for about 2 months.
कोई अब थोड़ा लग रहा है ब्रो. भाई उसका डिफेंस बहुत नेक्स्ट लेवल है ब्रो. वो बॉल ले लेता है जैसे ही बाजू में आते ही.
I'd love to know his definition of not playing that many games.
Yeah, clearly good enough to still win the online cups as well. So.
Bro, ये क्या देख लिया मैंने. ये क्या हो रहा है?
As pros, you should know how to take.
I feel like that's in, you know.
There's Lionel Messi.
Corner.
Making probably his 10th save of the game.
Corner नहीं.
Bit ropey, but yeah, I would like to see how many games he played during that period, because obviously they do play a lot anyway. And as well, I think something that goes under the radar, you don't have to necessarily play all the time. Just keep your eyes on and keep watching the game.
Bro, nice.
Oh, penalty!
Yeah.
A misclick of a ball, and Jonny turns to his coach and said, I didn't do anything. Referee points to the spot. And Manu Bachore is on for a 4th.
Oh my God, bro!
Huge saving mark in the game.
क्या save किया है?
From this corner, saved by Canate.
Oh my God, क्या?
The misses an open net, and Jonny stays alive.
If there's a way to show you
Kya
that there is a
bach rahe,
potential avenue
bhai
back into
Apan?
this game, if you wake up, Jonny, that's what you need. You save the pen, and now
ले
you're
जा
one on
bro,
one.
ले जा, ले जा.
Swing.
कौन? मार के यार. Let's go.
Can someone explain what is going on here?
What is going on? From the missed penalty down the middle. I'm never a person that, if I'm going to take a pen, I always pick a corner. I don't like going down the middle. It just makes me feel a bit foolish when I miss. But then that corner was fantastic, and then the rebound. And then this is just, wow.
I mean, he's just had a bite there, and maybe he is unsettled from what's happened. He's thought, I need to get the ball back. I need to rectify what I've just done. I've missed two huge chances. I've gone down the middle
Me too, bro. Me too.
A false goal would have been massive
from India.
for Manu. He's obviously got a bit excited with his centre-back, trying to rectify the early mistake. Jonny just waits perfectly, times the through ball, and now we have a serious game on our hands.
It can be a cruel old e-sport sometimes, can't it, in terms of not making the most of your chances.
Chal.
Jonny, he's smelling blood here.
I'll tell you what, Jonny is building. What do you make of the Maradona shout?
I was about to ask Tom the same thing.
Oh no.
Not for me,
no.
personally. I don't know about you, Tom. That's on, you know. Hold on
अबे
a second.
ये कुछ अलग ही खेलता है
Is there a
bro.
Trevella available? There was, but the keeper just got a hand on
मेरे
it.
को लगा गया गोल लेकिन नहीं. ये भी अपने को भी थोड़ा.
Right now, because what am I seeing?
He's divided opinion, you know. People are really not sure on Canate. I think we're seeing the answers. And Jonny, you will never have a better chance of getting back in the game. That's 3 huge opportunities missed.
Chal. You can do
I
it.
think they both agree because they've both got the Liverpool defender in goal.
Nah bro. हाँ.
Maradona.
हाँ.
Manu starting to panic.
अरे भाई स्पेस ही नहीं है भाई, थोड़ा जगह तो खेलने का ना बेचारे को यार.
How this game has changed. Manu in another world, another 3-goal cushion behind him, a penalty missed.
Nice.
He's reading it so
ले जा.
far, Tom. It's a hard one to read, but
सारे डिफेंस में खिला रहा है वो बंदा.
5 that have come through. He's just been able to match that up on the left back side.
I'm telling you, them small battles where you're reading the through balls and marking, they go a long way. They boost so much confidence.
अबे यार.
And you really start. I feel like when I
Well,
hit a
जो टांग
few
पे
big
लगी bro.
tackles, I think,
Penalty
yeah, I'm
दो.
in this game. This is me now. And Jonny, every time he reads the next Manu through ball, every time he tackles like that on the halfway line, he's going to be gaining confidence. And I can see the next big chance going his way.
That's a clever pass.
Make a
Lucio
chance.
still got just enough in his legs to keep these runs happening on the right-hand side. Punches it all the way across. Shot comes in. Just wide of Manu's right-hand post. He goes straight into a pause now. What could be happening?
Whereas with the coach, it's more so potential changes based on stamina at this key moment in the game, but the way it's going right now, I feel like Jonny's on the ascendancy. He's starting to get a bit of a foothold in this game. Manu, that missed penalty is just a turning point, Tom. You know, psychologically, it has that impact.
Game's changed, let's be honest. But with a pause, with a few changes, what happens next? I'm pretty sure Manu has changed his right back. Could I see a shapeshifter Sesko going at right back now?
Yep, Lauren James as well.
And Jonny has as well. So the Lucio shuttle run is over. It took 67 minutes.
He's done his doggies.
And they've said, you know what, we'll give you a break. That's now Sesko, who's the next man elected to do the job. Let's see if he can...
That's on, you know.
Tell you what, Maradona.
No pace.
That's the problem with Maradona, isn't it? The lack of pace. That's what we were talking about earlier. He's really good at the ball at his feet, but that pace...
Maradona!
Ooh!
Maybe he heard you.
Header.
Quick corner comes in. There's a flick on.
Oh, it's so aggressive with the keeper movement. It was never getting there.
He just needs a green.
Yeah.
Timed it yellow. Just a little bit missing. Time yellow. Not the traffic lights we want to see.
नहीं. पीछे देगा obviously.
Lauren James.
नहीं.
Desperate for a goal to regain some. Ooh, is that going to win?
Oh my goodness.
The next goal is so big in this.
अबे नहीं, एक player होना
How
चाहिए.
important is it when you're in a momentum period, Tom, that you're making the most of it? Because you can feel right now we're on the verge of it shifting back.
Yeah, you can slowly feel it going Manu's way, and the players will be feeling this as well. I think you have to take your chances. Now the longer game formats have come in, we have 9-minute halves. I think when you're on top, you really have to make the most of it. The question is Jonny starting to lose that momentum? He had a real period where Manu looked a bit flustered. He's starting to work his way back in now.
Just over 10 minutes left now of our second quarter final. Winner of this will go over to play Gybaros tomorrow on our Championship Sunday in Riyadh, where by the end of play, someone picking up $250,000 in those all-important club championship points.
Manu full defense position में आ गया है भाई वो एक बार करेगा ना
As we said, he scores Manu, he's got a 3-goal cushion. There's potentially a completely different ending
एक बार किया ना एक और गोल मनु डिफेंस से पूरा वो उसका मनोबल टूट जाएगा सिर्फ एक गोल करना है अपने को मनोबल टूट जाएगा ब्रो बता रहा हूं मैं
always have that feeling of regret. You start thinking, why did I do that? If I picked a corner and he saved it, it's no problem. He just chose the right way.
जॉनी को अग्रेशन दिखाना पड़ेगा पूरा
got middle personally. Manu won't mind the last couple of minutes though. It's slowed down a little bit. He started to win the ball back. He started to get a bit of a control. And the time is just going down here. That's all Manu's going to care about.
We'd like to think as well, Tom, of the amount that they play, there's a bit of grit there just to see out 10 minutes and take all the time in the world of every animation you need to.
Yeah, we'll slowly get to that point where Manu's going to be clock watching really and playing the clock.
What's the She's through. Is it equaliser? It wasn't time green. Was the shot rushed?
It's a difficult one. I don't mind the shot being taken, but I feel like that whole build-up was sensational to trigger the run and play it back. In that situation, do you take an extra touch there, Tom, and then risk the keeper coming out? I don't know.
It's 2 yellows, Ryan. The header and that is 2 yellows. You're playing in a World Cup quarter-final. They have to be green.
How good of a chance is that? It's not going to come round again, you feel. Once in a blue moon in a game that's this tightly contested.
See the way Jonny's stepping so aggressively. He's anticipating Manu taking every negative touch, so he's trying to breathe.
Time बहुत कम है वो पास खेल रहा है यार.
Manu's given it away potentially twice anyway. He's got fortunate that time.
Last 3.5 minutes. Manu Bashore on his way to a semi-final in the World Championships. It was back in 2023 where he became a world champion, winning $300,000 by a penalty shootout. He would be just 2 steps away from being a 2-time world champion. If he can hold on to this, it really is in his hands now. Doesn't need to score again. Just needs to hold possession and look after the ball.
That is massive, that throw.
Yep.
That is massive. He nearly got dispossessed. It resets possession. Manu can now hold the ball for the rest of the game if he wants to, all because that went out for a throw. He wouldn't have been able to keep it all that time. We're expecting a +2, potentially a +3. And Manu, all you have to do now is keep the ball and you'll be in a World Championship semi-final.
Just one win is all Jonny needs, though. He's hunting for possession. Manu survived 1 minute of the additional. Just needs to hold on for 60 more in-game seconds.
Sesko will win it, surely.
Sesko wins the battle. Is this Jonny's last chance to roll the dice for an equaliser? To keep his FC Pro World Championship alive? The dream is over. As the only remaining German player is eliminated, Team Liquid through to the semi-finals, and Manu Bashore, his story is alive of being a 2-time world champion.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The composure Manu showed, the quality of goals in that game, and to take down a player like Jonny is fully deserved, and he is on fire.
Let's go! Heartbreak for Jonny. But for Manu Bashore, it's consistency like we've expected from him. He was one of the late runners through to the World Championships, but he's through to a semi-final. And he's taking on Gybaros tomorrow. Let's head down on stage now to see how he's feeling.
Congratulations, Manu. Wow, you are a semi-finalist. If you just walk with me here to the center, because I want you to have your eye on that trophy in front of you. Firstly, how does it feel to be a semi-finalist?
Honestly, like last days weren't easy for me. I of course came through play-ins, but that was not the hardest.
कुछ नहीं कर सकते भाई, बहुत बुरा लग रहा है भाई.
Event, so I played this whole tournament with the fever and everything I had to go through. So
हर बार अपना भाई वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप के साथ ही क्या होता है एकदम भाई, वो भी वो क्वार्टर फाइनल और इन सब में. बाद में फिर भी समझ में आता है.
So I'm really thankful that I'm in semi-final, but yeah, job is not done.
It's not, but are you feeling confident that you can win a world championship in Saudi Arabia again?
It would be weird if now you don't have confidence, you know. So we're on a semi-final. I came through the play-ins, so let's see. It's my dream, big dream for me to be the first one to win it twice. But I also know what to do if I want to achieve that dream, and that is to think game by game. And tomorrow,
दिमाग खराब हो गया भाई मेरा तो.
It's time to go and crush the key of Jonny, but also Manu. This win means that you have a spot in the FC Pro Open next season. How does
आज
that
नहीं तो
sound?
फिर कभी सही किसी और गेम में सही.
This game, so of course you want to win this tournament, but you know, like if I get at least semi-finals.
साले पन्नोती लगा रखी है किसी ने गंदी सी.
And yeah, really happy.
Okay, here you go. It's time to crush the key.
कोई ना बड़ा, नेक्स्ट ईयर देखते हैं. फर्स्ट ईयर था ये तो, नेक्स्ट ईयर असली चीज पता चलेगी. सब कुछ कम टाइम में हुआ है. क्या बकचोदी है क्रश की का, ऐसे होता है इसमें. EWC में है. चलो एंटी गाइस. हाँ भाई यार, अच्छे मूड से याद आया था, हमको लगा जीतेगा जॉनी यार. मूड खराब हो गया, अभी हो जाऊंगा मैं भी. हर बार लिक्विड ही क्यों यार भाई, लिक्विड है ब्रो, पता नहीं कहीं से जीत जाती है. चेस के उसमें भी, चेस में भी लिक्विड के अगेंस्ट, इसमें भी एफसी में भी लिक्विड के अगेंस्ट. नहीं क्या सीन है ब्रो. पर जॉनी बहुत ज़्यादा डिफेंसिव खेल लिया, पता नहीं दिया मतलब स्पेस ही नहीं मिल रहा था, ऐसा लग रहा था. थोड़ा डब्ल्यू गेमिंग करना था जॉनी को ऐसे फुल पावर के साथ. बाद में मुझे नहीं समझ आता गेम, तो मुझे आइडिया भी नहीं. ऐसा नॉर्मली ऐसी सिचुएशन में बाकी गेम्स में तो यही होता है. बॉल ही नहीं मिल रही थी, तो वो तो लास्ट में तो होता ही है. लास्ट में तो वो टाइम पास करेगा ही, उससे पहले की बात. एनीवेज, सी या गाइस, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वाचिंग. नहीं मिलते, कल मिलते हैं. मूड खराब है भाई.